Hi guys, good morning. Welcome to the show. And today we have Samuel JJ Gosling with us, one of the speakers at TBSWorld in Brussels. Hi Samuel, how are you doing?
Not too bad, Bruno. How are you?
I'm great, thank you so much. So Samuel, tell me a bit more. Who are you, and why did you choose to speak at TBSWorld?
Well, I'm a recently college dropout. I studied physics for 3 years in Dublin Institute of Technology. I'm 22 years old. I'm from Ireland, currently living in Amsterdam. And I dropped out of college as I wasn't, let's say, I wasn't finding it applicable. It wasn't the right environment for me. I wanted to boost my innovation to new heights. And I was investing in cryptocurrencies and saw some incline in interest and price, obviously, as we all did. And I started to develop as a Redcoin developer and slowly move my way up the ladder to become a Solidity developer. And now currently I've founded a community-driven project called Validity, which aims to quantify cryptocurrency risk assessment and evaluation through distributed due diligence and delegation. It's community-driven, so no funding, no ICO, except my own time, my own free time. And from past that, I want to be a technical leader. I don't want to be someone who has a lot of capital or a lot of power. I want to help people underneath me, not just be a speculator, as I would call them. And I came to TBS to expand my network and also spread my ideology of a technical, let's say, technical leadership and my value proposition of, let's say, yeah, my value proposition.
Okay, very cool. And you're talking about interoperability. It's a really difficult and long word, especially for foreign people like me. Tell me a bit more, and don't tell us too much because people are still should come to TBSWorld. But tell us a bit more. What is that slot going to be about?
Interesting. Yes. So interoperability is all about accessibility of, let's say, a system or any technological structure. And when we talk about blockchain, there's so many different variant types. We have EOS, we have directed acyclic graph, which is DAG, like IOTA. We have proof of work, we have proof of stake. We have all these different consensus algorithms, all these different mining algorithms. Like it's mumbo jumbo, like it's a jungle out there. And none of these systems can communicate with one another. So that's probably one of the biggest flaws with these systems, is that there's no underlying standard where everything's built on the same technological stack. I know we've seen atomic swaps and stuff, and that's a great step for some exchanges and financial aspects of financial inclusion in the space. So what I'm really going to be talking about is how we could approach the situation in a more applicable manner, and in an attempt to, let's say, spark innovation, whoever is listening, and maybe contemplate on what I say and maybe take it past TBS. So I think the most perfect example of an interoperable system or programming language in this case is Java. The Java virtual machine can run literally anywhere, on calculators, cars, mobile phones. So I won't give away the secret sauce, but there is one programming language that is used in a very niche aspect, a very niche corner of blockchain and distributed computing industry, that I will be revealing at TBS, and hopefully I'll have a little demo to try and, let's say, show firsthand how it can be applied. And I suppose it's more about thinking of the future, because consumers are so disorientated by this technology, and if there was one portal where you could do it all, it would be so much more attractive to the average user.
So, talking about the future and about the average user, how do you think the future developments are? What do you think will happen in the near and the longer future with? Definitely, blockchain will be amongst us, but what will happen with all these cryptocurrencies?
That's a very interesting question. It's very concerning, I think, when I see a lot of these projects raise millions and to come out with little products at the end of it. Like 2017 was a complete mess. Hype amplifiers left, right, and center. But for the future, so like this is 1 year later, a lot of these projects have went bankrupt and are soon slipping out from, let's say, the eye. There's a lot of people getting prosecuted as well for being security. So yeah, the space is still young, but I do believe a large majority of what is present today will not be around. But that said, there will be a lot of new projects and new initiatives that will form that have learned where the others have failed. And I do believe that blockchain isn't going away anytime soon, and that it will be implemented to a distributed society of tomorrow. Well, I hope. Let's say governments and corporations still rule the world, let's say, in some regard. But if consumers could see the operations of society in a transparent and distributed manner, it would be a better place for all.
Okay, thank you. Is there anything else you would like to share with the viewers today about your project? Because you're running a project today as well.
Yes.
Is there anything else you would like to share with us today?
Yeah, so Validity is coming along nicely. It's been 1 year since we've, let's say, initiated or formed. There's a team of 4 of us. I'm the only developer, unfortunately. I'm still finding it difficult to find some technical but committed people. Obviously, there's very little, let's say, compensation immediately. But we're releasing our MVP at the end of, well, I want to say the end of April, but you know, timelines for developers are never on time. So it could be going into May. But it's a very unique MVP. And so once we launch our MVP, we'll start to trade as well on 2 exchanges. So we're kind of doing the reverse of an ICO here. We're not raising money. And once we launch, we have a product that works. So if anything, I'd like everyone to check out Validity, which you can check out the website at validity.ae. And hopefully by the time that this is released online, my MVP will be live and you can try it out for yourself.
Well, this will probably be online in a day or two. So,
okay. So stay tuned. That's probably a better.
No problem. All right, Samuel, thank you so much for taking the time for this short interview and short introduction into who you are and your knowledge. And we're definitely looking forward to seeing you at TBSWorld in Brussels.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, Bruno. I'm looking forward to speaking there. Okay. Thanks for giving me the opportunity to share my knowledge.
Awesome. See you later, guys. It was really great having you again, and keep on watching, keep on sharing, keep on liking, and keep on following the channel. All right. See ya.